So all you YouTubers, here I am, ready to go. I got about 1.5 pounds of hamburger in here. Okay. You can use a pound, use whatever you like. But I'm going to do the seasonings for if I'm making it with 1 pound of hamburger. Let's say sock was caught in my pump. Really? Yours flooded too. Everything's flooded, man. You see that car was dead. Went and tried to go through the puddle by the Oswego High School and filled with indoor pool. So yeah, everything's flooded around here. My yard's still flooded. And actually, I had to pull the truck up in order for Lynn to walk around and get into the passenger side because the water's right up to the bottom of the truck, part of the bottom of the truck. So everything's like flooded really bad. I'll be posting some pictures I got later. Hi, Michelle. So anyhow, today we are making pepperoni pizza hamburgers. 2 of the favorite things in the world. And we're combining them together. What's up? Hey! So my friend Doug's got a new pond in his backyard and solar too. So anyhow, like I said, it's about 1.5 pounds of hamburger. With this, I got some pepperoni, some mozzarella cheese, and we got an egg. Okay, so I'm going to add the egg first. 1 hard-boiled, 1 non-hard-boiled. Hi, Liz. Spin it. And try to spin it. Uh-oh. They both seem to spin. Oh, no. I'm going to grab 2 hard-boiled eggs. We're going to find out, aren't we? Let's see. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's hard-boiled. This one shouldn't be then because I grabbed it out of the fridge. This one is too. Hey, honey, could you grab me an egg that's not hard-boiled, please? I grabbed it out of the fridge, out of the carton, and evidently somebody had some more hard-boiled eggs in there. But anyhow, so I can add the seasonings while I'm waiting. My fiance, she's so awesome and pretty and nice. And I call her like today she's the egg fairy. Hey, Lynn. But as usual, look at it. So we're going to add a tablespoon of Italian seasonings. Some people ask, do you really cook good? Well, my daughter's on. My best friend and his wife are on. They're both my best friend now. They can tell you. Just one, please, hon. How'd I end up? I don't know. But, you know what that's going to be? Because I already got one up peeled here. These are egg salad. So, hey, let's try this egg. Thank you. The egg fairy. Yay, everybody. Yay to the egg fairy. You're a vegan. Oh, I'm Dutch. Well, we're going to put some vegetables in the macaroni salad, and that's no meat, so I don't know if the vegans can have eggs. Is that counted? I don't know. So we already put a tablespoon of Italian seasonings in. Now we add 1 egg. We got, as always, the garlic powder. What's up, ATM? Okay, so for the garlic powder, we're going to put a teaspoon of garlic powder in. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more than a teaspoon. About 1.5 teaspoons. I just hate getting out like that little 1/2 teaspoon thing. Where's the top? Because if I don't, I'm going to probably spill it all over. And we're going to add a teaspoon of pepper. And here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm going to actually use 3/4. You can't really do 3/4. I don't have a 3/4 measure. So it's going to be 3/4. And we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. Now, Italian seasonings will get... the Italian seasonings are going to give it that Italian flavor to make it like an Italian pizza burger. So after we're done with that, we're going to squish it all together. Make sure the top's on, because if I don't, someone's going to use it and it's going to tip over. And that's usually my fiance, and that puts me in trouble. What's up, Don? Hey, my sister's on. George, welcome back. George has got to get he's got to be like the VIP of the show. Between him and John, they've been watching. I think they've been watching from the very beginning, and it's like they never miss a show. So it's cool to have people like that around and everybody around. But So my sister's on, Sherry. Brian, what's up, buddy? How bad did you get flooded out? So you see the car that was in down in the water by the high school? But see, Brian's another guy that I've known since he was young. Oh my Lord, huh? Okay, so now that I mashed this all together and got it on my shirt, you put it all together. How do we know there's enough seasoning? Because it smells of hay. I had somebody go, "Oh, you have a cooking show?" I go, "Yes, I do." Excuse me. Then they go, "Italian food?" I'm not Italian. I'm Dutch. I got to do one of them DNA things or something like that. You know, because anytime you have a big nose and, well, big other things, and I meant belly, people look at you. Joey Barlow, what's up, bro? They look at you and they like say, "Hey, you're Italian." One guy said, "Aren't you that hit guy from The Sopranos?" The hit man from The Sopranos. And I'm like, "Who?" And he's like, "That's you." And I'm like, "And who could that possibly be?" He was talking about pussy from The Sopranos. I'm like, "A short, fat guy?" Oh, God. So me, I like big old hamburgers because they're going to shrink anyhow. So these are like, they start out like good half-pound hamburgers. But then I got to smash them down. I'm going to make them thinner this time than normal. I already toasted the buns. I did it right on these burners. So, hi, Dan. I did it right on the burner. So I like to smush them and make them like big like that, you know, because they are going to shrink. And in the pan it goes. Uh-oh, we're going to have leftover. So, Joe, we're making pepperoni pizza hamburgers. I know. All the good stuff combined. So I'm going to have a little hamburger left over. I'll fry that up later and give it to my pups. As usual, Paolo's sleeping on my side over here, and Bella's sitting over there waiting for food to fall. So, see, you can just smell the Italian seasoning. Now I got pizza sauce, too. Okay? So, let's see if I can get it in there. Oh, it looks like it might. So, noodle. So, okay. Look, I've got a wet wash rag. Nobody can say I'm cross-contaminating. Hi, Tanya. I am not cross-contaminated. I explained that last week what that was. So anyhow, so those have to cook before we can do anything more. So we're going to go on to the macaroni and salad that I told you. It's a tuna fish macaroni salad. I got an open egg. I'll leave it there. Okay, so something just dropped on my foot. So whatever was on my hands is on my foot now. So I'll set this aside, save it for my puppies. And oops. Hit a button. Oops. So now I am using shells. They're already cooked. Now you may ask, using shells, huh? You need to use shells in that. We got to use shells. No, macaroni is pretty much macaroni. Hey, there's my cousin Veronica, and I'm Robin and Tanya. Hello. I just put a whole box. This is a 16-ounce, 1 pound box of shells. This is some cheap stuff. You know, you get them 10 for 10 or whatever. And we cook that. Now, I'll tell you the reason why I use shells for this. Because I ran out of elbows. I forgot to get them at the store. What's up, Bub? Hey, speaking of Bubs, man, I'll tell you. Bub's beef jerky is made right here in Oswego. So y'all get some of that. I'm telling you. He made here, but he ships everywhere. It's pretty wicked. It's wicked cool, you know. See the little guy grow, and I mean he's big as me, but well maybe not as big as me, but he's close. And also in this, I do not put pepper in mine. If you want pepper in yours, you can. We use garlic powder. We use salt. I use eggs. I use celery and pepper. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is show you, this is like a medium pepper. I call it a medium pepper. You want it a little bit size up from that, maybe a 1/2 inch bigger is what I use. But Bud's at the farmer's market. If you can't read that, he's gonna be selling jerky. Oh, he said it's farmer's market tonight, selling beef jerky down at Thursday night farmer's market. I'm surprised that he swim there. So, because it's like it's a lake everywhere. How you doing, Bill? So anyhow, first thing I'm gonna do. Okay, now I'm gonna put in a cup of mayonnaise, but we're gonna add more. Okay. I always put my seasonings in once the mayonnaise is mixed in. Okay, now the other thing, I'll show you how to cut the eggs up. I always gotta make sure in ours that the eggs yolks are gone, or my son won't eat it. I don't think it has anything to do with the taste because I just mix it in. But if he sees egg yolk, he won't eat it. So, and those of you know who my son is and met my son, know my son Chris, you understand. So anyhow, and again, anybody is watching that I don't see, please don't take offense if I didn't say hi to you. I try to say hi to everybody, but I don't always see your name. I'm gonna need that. So there's a cup of mayo. Use whatever mayo you want, but I always use, I don't use like Aldi's brand. I mean, I get this stuff in Tops and things like that, but I don't use Aldi's brand so much, okay? It's just me. And, but I got the Kraft. Hey, whoops. Break that. Oh, no. Hey, honey. I need a spatula. I can't flip the hamburgers. I'm doing great today. It's been a long day. So while I wait for the spatula fairy to come, we're going to mix in this cup of mayonnaise. Now, we will be adding more, but this is how if you want to make it, this is going to make a lot too, by the way. You can use this in a family reunion, or a family gathering, or just save it, whatever. Now, there's not nearly enough in there, but I start out with a cup. Now, if you start with a cup, you can see how much mayonnaise in there, and that's how much you want. Now, it may dry out later on, but so as you can see, that's not nearly enough for it. But that's how I start. Now, this may be enough for you, but it's not nearly enough for me. I'm going to add, look, the spatula fairy. I'd be screwed. Oh, awesome, Dan. Glad you did. So we're going to flip our burgers. Look at that. One thing you'll never see on this show is a little burger. Because I don't make them. I like a big, fat, juicy burger. Okay, so that's cooking. Now, I'm going to add, now that I've got that in there and you mix it up, I'm going to add another cup. You're going to have 2 cups of this, trust me. I like a lot of mayo. Uh-oh. That's a noodle. I'll put it in. Hands are clean. Don't say yes. Yeah, see, that's made right here, Dan. I mean, it's cool. It's funny. It's made here and right in Oswego, and I guess he ships it to like New Jersey and all that stuff. So it's wicked cool. So I don't see Al on yet tonight. Al from Market, Maple View Market. He's a great guy. He's a friend. So, or he is on it. I just don't see his name. Okay, there's a second cup. Hey, I'm wondering, while I'm mixing this up, who likes game shows? Y'all watch game shows? I got to tell you, I like watching game shows. I like watching like The Price is Right, Family Feud. But I'll tell you what, they ain't never going to put me on none of them shows. Ever, especially on the Family Feud. Because if I go on there, first of all, my family will end up hating me more. But, see, because I'm that guy, I'll be sitting there and it'll be like, name something you take to the beach on a hot summer's day. And somebody's going to say, a ski jacket. Well, let me tell you something. I am not that guy that sits there going, good answer. Yeah. I'm that guy that says, what, dumbass? No. I'm not that guy. But I like that. I like that when I get a chance. Sometimes I watch The Price is Right. I'll tell you what, if I ever got up to spin that wheel, I'm going to be, I'll clap. You know, you got to be sportsmanlike. You got to clap. But I'm going to be clapping going, get 20 cents. Get 20 cents. I'm not going to be like, yeah, he beat me. No, I'm going to win me the trips in a few cars and a boat and whatever. But I love Family Feud because some of the answers they give me, Steve Harvey's like, that's what I'd be doing. Anybody answers a question, I'd be like, dumbass, answer, what the hell? There you go. I got 2 cups in there. It's mixed up. It looks pretty good. Here's another quick tip for these things, okay? When I do it, beer, I would, but I don't drink. But so when I do make this, I put egg in this one. I didn't put egg in my one last week. Okay, there's 5 eggs. They've been hard boiled. I'll show you how I cut them if you can see that. Here, I just kind of quarter it like this. Now try to use it on your chopping block and don't do it the way I do. But I push down. You got a sharp knife, you don't have to worry about it so much. And I cut them up like that. Okay. So we're gonna add the eggs in, like a lot of eggs. There we go. I'll mix the eggs in next because when I mix them, I got to make sure all the yolk's gone. Now, this is 4 eggs. I'm going to probably add more because I like more eggs. Okay. So for now, we'll put the 4 in. Okay. Because this is more of the regular way of making it. Regular way of making it without a lot of eggs. Some people don't like a lot of eggs. Some people do. Okay. So now I got that pretty much mixed in. Now I'm going to add my seasonings, okay? Like I said, garlic powder. I'm going to add a tablespoon, believe it or not, of garlic powder, okay? And between this and the vegetables you put in it, it's actually, you know, the flavor is just amazing. Somehow it brings out the pepper flavors in it, the actual peppers. Now, if you want to put pepper in it, put pepper in it. I don't like pepper in it. But, okay, now we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to mix that again. Okay. So, yeah, my one stepdaughter, whatever you want to call her, she's learning how to fix cars with me. And it's kind of cool. It's like we go to places and people are like, really? Because she, she looks like the big girly girl, but she's not. So now I'm mixing the spices in. Now I usually will add that. I'll give it a taste test, but since I've done it a few times, and then I'll add what I need from there. You need to do the same thing, because until you actually do this, make sure you taste test it. Make sure it's in there. See, now I already know I need about another spoonful of mayonnaise. So I'm going to use a different spoon this time, so I don't get the seasonings in the mayonnaise. I'm going to put another wooden spoon of mayonnaise in there. It takes a lot of mayonnaise, but I don't like it really dry. I don't know if you like dry, but I don't like it dry. If you like it drier, don't add as much mayonnaise. Okay, so now we got about 2 1/4 cups. Okay, now we're going to add some tuna fish. Oh, my hamburger's doing. Hey, they're cooking pretty good. Off a hair. You want to burn the hamburgers? That'd be perfect on a live cooking show. Hey, look, he burned it. For people watching for the first time, will never watch again. Okay, so tuna fish. I'm at a couple cans for now. I opened 3. I make tuna fish salad. So, tuna fish to your taste. Okay, if you can see, it's not quite 2 because I always take a pinch out and eat it. So, but there you go. Using my fingers, I know. So now I'm going to add a third more than likely because that's the way I like it. I want to get this in here and get the consistency and see what you like. Okay. So, and with that, I'll end up adding more mayonnaise. Probably, like I said, I like it. I like it more wet and all like that. So I'm going to stop this for a second because I think it's about time to flip the hamburgers for the last time and start dressing them. I have naked burgers. And also, good news, they didn't come from a bowl. But anyhow, so most of the yolk is gone. So my son will be happy when he has some of this. Sorry, April, you're in North Carolina. So I'm going to set this to the side real quick. Take a look. Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Thanks for the spatula fairy for getting me my spatula. We're going to flip that burger over again. And this burger over. Now, if you notice, there's one really massive one, and there's one smaller one. Guess who gets the smaller one? Now, after you do that, I squish them down a little bit, get any of the fats and juices out of them. And we're going to let that cook a little bit longer because they're thick. That's really lean hamburger, so you don't have to ask, where's the beef? So, okay, this is pretty well mixed up now. We already had some of the seasonings. Now we got to add peppers and celery, okay? That's about the size of a medium to large pepper. I'm going to put that in there. Now, if you like more pepper, then add more peppers. If you don't like more pepper, don't. That's about 5 stalks of celery there, only because I got these stalks of celery and they were anorexic. They're like this big. So, Walmart, take notice. Your celery is terrible. It's too small. You know, this is the Taste of Terry show. Everything here is fat. So, hey, Jason. Hey, Jim. Hey, we're almost getting done. It's a quick show tonight. So, as you can see, I mixed it all up. And now, let's see how it looks. And then what I'm going to do is let that one burger especially sit a little longer. And then we're going to dress the burgers, and they'll be all set, okay? Now, I did toast the buns. These are electric burners, so I sent it. I said, hey, Emil. Nope, I'm sorry. Yeah, Emil, that's Emil. Old age, lying. So I switched it because that one was needed to be cooked a little bit more. But I did toast the buns because the thing about it is when you have the buns and toasted, it helps repel some of its juices and stuff. Okay, so that's pretty much good for me, I think. I might add another little quick spoonful of mayonnaise, but you get the gist of it, okay? Can you see that good? Okay, so I'm going to add one little quick spoonful more of mayonnaise. And so now if this dries up when it's in your fridge, because sometimes it will, if it dries up when it's in your fridge, just add a spoon of mayonnaise on it. So that's pretty much close to what? About 3 cups, 2.5 to 3 cups of mayonnaise. So, but again, it's a progressive thing. You got to try it and see if you like it, okay, the way you like it. Now, I may add more peppers later, I may not. Let's see how much tuna is in there. I like a lot of tuna fish in mine. Okay, so I can see the tuna in there, so I can see there's a little bit in there. I'm going to add the last can because I like a lot of tuna fish. Okay. Wait. One for my homies. Anyhow. Dropping stuff. So I'm going to mix that in. That's why a lot of times you got to add a little more mayo too, because the tuna fish like sucks it up. I don't know what's up with the tuna, but it sucks it right up. Now, we're going to get back to the hamburgers. As you can see, this is all mixed up pretty good. Now I can see the tuna. It's kind of an eyeball thing for me, you know? It's kind of like I'm so used to making it whatever looks right. Okay, so that's done. We got that done. It's all set, ready to go. Now we're going to finish off the hamburgers. Now, how are we going to finish off the hamburgers is, I'll use this towel real quick. I got to have something to set the pan on. Took my cutting board in the wash. Okay, so now that that's all ready, washed my hands. My grandmother used to say washed. Okay, so now I'm going to take the hamburgers off the burner for now. So everybody can see what I'm doing. I'll set that aside. Ooh, look at that. You see that? That's a burger. Okay, so we're going to flip the hamburger over. And we're going to flip the hamburger over. As you can see, there's some juice in there. Okay. Now, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. So for y'all that wanted to hear me sing, there you go. I got some pepperoni. We've been eating it with the dogs. We're going to put a thick layer of pepperoni on your burger. Okay. I said pepperoni, and Bella's over here with her ears up. They're like, wait a minute. Did he say pepperoni? So now if you want to get like the deli sliced pepperoni, there you go. Hey, hon. Now if you watch this after, I'll leave it up. I always post it again and leave it up. Now I like putting a thick layer of pepperoni. If you get it sliced thin, I'd add like 2 pieces of pepperoni. Now we're going to put some on the other burger. Okay, let's see how much time we at. 7:02. Like I said, I try to keep it within a half hour. And seeing I started at 7:35, we're working on it. Now, I like cheese. I like a lot of cheese. I am a cheesy guy. Y'all know that because, well, you listen to my jokes. So, okay. So just to get the idea, that's what they look like with the pepperoni. I am putting 3 slices of cheese on each. Now, you don't have to use 3 slices of cheese. I'm going to. It's mozzarella cheese because, well, you can use cheddar if you want. Use what you want. I'm not that guy. I'm not, number one, I ain't a chef. Even though some people say, hey, chef. I'm not a chef. But some chefs want to use what they want to use. But, you know, it's whatever I take. I see them make some stuff, and I'm like, seriously? You know? So, there we go. I put 3 slices of mozzarella sliced cheese on each. You get this at like Walmart, really wicked cheap mozzarella cheese. So then we're going to set her back on the burner and let the cheese melt with the pepperoni on it. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're on to the next step. The buns. Now, as I told you, I've already toasted my buns. Anyone? No. Okay, one thing you know about this show too is, if I say buns, I mean these kind of buns. If I say ass, well, guess what I mean. Okay. So I need the spoon, so we'll just wipe it off. A wet rag. For those who don't know, some lady said I was cross-contaminating because I wasn't using a soapy rag or whatever. And it's like, so don't watch, damn it. But anyhow, and everybody knows too, so they know that we're the only ones eating this food. I'm not serving it in a restaurant. So if I cross-contaminate my ass, I cross-contaminate my ass. That's my problem. So anyhow, I'm going to take this. This is Chef Boyardee pizza sauce. Now I'm putting it on the bottom layer of where the hamburger goes. Another reason to toast the bun, because that way it doesn't get all soggy. Okay? That really helps, believe it or not. Now, all this you can do on the grill. Well, okay, not the macaroni salad. I won't do that. But I never tried fried macaroni salad, and you know what? I ain't never gonna. It's like fried Oreos. Okay, some of y'all might want fried Oreos, but some things shouldn't be fried. Some things should be milk down the hatch. Okay, so I put some pizza sauce on that, and I'm going to put it on the top too. Hence the pepperoni pizza burger. So, some have on the top the other day, but I can't remember what, besides my old age. So, anyhow, the pizza sauce is on there. The mozzarella cheese is melting. My burner's actually working good today. You know, that piece of crap burner I got there? So, okay, I need a little bit more on this one here. Looks like I need a little bit more up here, too. Okay, there you go. Pizza sauce is on. Macaroni salad is made. Look at, I got some mayo on the top. Stir. Oh. Anyhow. For all those that didn't see my hat, hi, Shelly, Mike, and Melissa. I'll leave this up so it plays back for y'all, you know. So, and with that, we are going to take a peek. Hello. Oh, yeah. You can smell the Italian seasonings. You know, when some people say, is that too much seasoning? You know what? If you don't think it's too much seasoning, then it ain't too much seasoning. If you think it's too much seasoning, don't use as much. This ain't one of these shows that you do what I say or else. Okay, so I am going to. Hello. Y'all see that? Come on now. Now we're going to try to let it drain a little bit. And, oh boy. I got that one out. You know, let me use this plate for the other one. because I got to put some mac salad on there so we dress it up nice. There we go. Let it drip a little bit. Look at the second one. Look at all that cheese. I like cheese. I'm a cheesy guy. Y'all heard my jokes, you know. Okay. That is on. Now, well, pizza's off. I'm going to throw some mac salad on here. As you can see, it's dinner for two because, well, it's me and my fiance. Like I said, she is awesome. That pepper spice tastes pretty good. Okay, some more mac salad so we can show you what it looks like. I got a fan blowing on me today. I'm like a model. And as you can see the hamburger there, let me show you that a little bit. I'm going to slide it over and we're going to put the top on it. Voila! Homemade macaroni salad, pepperoni hamburger, pepperoni pizza hamburger. Okay, so with that, everything is cooked, everything is done. I'm gonna throw that on here so I don't burn the bottom of my pan and all. So I don't know if anybody has any questions, but so with that, there's only one thing left to do besides put the top on my fiance's burger. There's only one thing left to do. Who knows what that is? It's for me to say good night and have a good night, but it's time for my puppies to get their snack. See, there's my knife again. How many times I tell everybody, you ever see them chefs? They use them giant knives. This works just fine. Okay? So I'll move this over and look at Bella's already waiting. She got her ears up. Come here, Bob. You got to come up here and see Daddy. Come here, Bella. There's little Bella. Can you see? Wait a minute. We move this out of the way. Got to see little Bella. There's your little head. There's my puppy. That's Apollo. Those are my chefs. These are the chefs right here. Here. Give me a kiss. No, give Daddy a kiss. Mwah. That's my boy. So those are my puppies. They're great dogs. And they hang out here because they love me. Has nothing to do with the pepperoni. Guys, if you missed it, I'll leave it up and watch it over again. I'll be here next Thursday, 6:30 once again. Hello, Charity and Melissa. Like I said, I'll leave it up and y'all can see it over again. So I hope you enjoyed it again. 6:30 next Thursday. We got a whole new recipes next Thursday again. Each week is a whole new set of recipes. For those who ask me about these t-shirts, I'm working on it. You know, because if y'all want a t-shirt, we'll do it something cool, you know. Hi, Charity. So if y'all want a t-shirt, I'll try to get some t-shirts going, but, you know. And so with that, Taste of Terry. See you next Thursday once again. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks, Art. And we'll see you next week. Y'all have a good weekend.